Welcome to RMU Focus. I'm Julia Wazaleski, and guess what? I have a new co-host this week. Who would have thought? This week I'm with my best friend Bailey Knoll, and we're going to be talking a little bit about some cool stuff going on campus this week, like maybe some Halloween stuff, right?
Yes, of course. And of course, we're going to be serving up some hot tea during tea time. This week, we're going to be talking about some YouTube drama. But before that, we are going to have an interview with men's basketball head coach Andy Toole.
After last year, Madness was canceled due to COVID-19, but this week it's back on Thursday, October 28th at 8 p.m. for both men's and women's basketball teams' preseason event. Ethan Morrison is with head coach of the men's team, Andy Toole. Ethan, take it away.
Well, thank you, Julia. I'm joined here with head coach of the men's basketball team, Andy Toole. Coach, thank you so much for coming on.
My pleasure, Ethan.
Well, big event coming up this Thursday. Can you tell us a little bit about Madness for people that might not know about it?
Yeah, it's just really a kickoff celebration of the men's basketball and the women's basketball season, letting everybody know that the season is here. Fans will be back in the UPMC Event Center, which will be a welcome sight after last year where there was crickets basically all year long with no fans allowed to be in attendance. And we'll have some DJs, giveaways, three-point shooting contest, dunk contest, just a bunch of festivities to really celebrate basketball season being here. The men's team, the women's team will both participate. We're really looking forward to the event. We've always had our guys have had a lot of fun with it, getting to interact with the students, getting to interact with the fans. And it's next Thursday, November 28th at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned the fans. What's going through your staff, women's staff, their players, your players, what's going through their minds, being able to finally have fans back in the building?
I can't tell you the immeasurable impact that the fans make. A number of games last year that we were in close home games down the stretch of the season where we think our fans maybe would be able to help us get over the hump, get a big defensive stop, make a big play, to create the kind of home court atmosphere we want to have. We need a great student turnout. We need a raucous student environment, band, cheerleaders, dance team. They have a real impact on the game, and we missed that last year. I know our players certainly did. So to be able to have them back in the building, creating hopefully the most difficult home court advantage in the Horizon League this year would be, what the goal should be, I think, for the student body and the student section.
And why should students come out to this event?
It's a lot of fun. Again, there's going to be giveaways. You're going to get a chance to see a lot of new faces on both teams. For example, we have 9 new players on our team this year. Get a chance to be familiar with those guys, have some fun, enjoy some camaraderie. We haven't been able to have any of that for a long time, right? Being able to be out there shoulder to shoulder with other students here on campus would be great. And again, it's DJ, three-point shooting contest, giveaways. I'm sure there'll be food there, T-shirts, et cetera, all that stuff. So a really fun event to come out and celebrate the start of basketball season.
One of the events that I saw was the Win Coaches Money. Can you tell me a little bit about that and how that all came about?
It came about a number of years ago where they asked me if I would put some of my money on the line in some shooting situations, whether it's kind of a deal or no deal. You make a layup, and then if you want to risk it, you can go out to the free throw line, out to the three-point line, all the way to half court. And there's some different dollar values associated with that, and it's always a lot of fun to give some students a chance to get out there in front of 1,000 people and see what they have. So I usually try and see if I can identify the least athletic person that I can pick, so I can keep my money. But it's always a fun event to do.
Mm. So many events that you mentioned, the dunk contest, the three-point contest, obviously the Win Coaches Money. What's your favorite event in this this Madness event?
I really enjoy the intros. I really enjoy seeing our guys and the energy level and the excitement they bring as they get introduced. They get to pick a song that they want to get introduced to and get an opportunity to come out there and hit the floor for the first time as a Colonial in the 21-22 season. And that's always kind of, for me, a little bit of the signifies that the season's here and it's time to get to work.
Mm-hmm. And you've been here a long time. What's one of your favorite moments of the Madness events, in years past?
A couple favorite moments for me. 2 years ago, Josh Williams came out on roller skates. That was one of my favorite moments. That was probably the most creative entrance that we've had in my time. Just something that was a little bit unique and something that he did. I was worried about, his not rolling an ankle as he came out there onto the court, but he did a great job. And then I think the first Madness ever, somebody hit a three-quarter court shot. So that was kind of the way we ended Madness the first year that we had it. So it's been a long run, but it's been a lot of fun, and we're excited to be doing it in person, this Thursday.
Mm. And Madness is the official kickoff of the men's and women's basketball season. So why should fans after Madness come out to your games and see the product that's going to come out onto the court?
I think you're going to see a really hardworking, energetic, team that you can root for. You know, we're going to play the right way. We're going to be, you know, sharing the basketball. We have some talented guys that are, you know, I think going to be able to make some highlights during the course of that time. But I think we're going to be a fun team to watch. I think we're going to be an easy team to root for. And like I said, we need as many students, we need as many people from the community that are coming to fill the UPMC Event Center and make that a raucous home court environment.
Is there anything else you would like to add about this event coming up on Thursday?
No, we better see you Thursday night at 8 p.m.
Alrighty, well, hey, next Thursday, like Andy Toole said, 8 p.m., October 28th, CSC will be live from the Event Center. Well, thank you so much, Coach, for coming on.
Anytime.
Alrighty, we'll send back over to Julia and Bailey.
As we said, Madness is Thursday, the 28th at 8 p.m. In the event center to meet both the men's and women's basketball team players and staff. Not only that, there's court promotions that you can win prizes and free shirts and so much more. So be sure to head there and don't miss out on this great event. And if you're as big of a Colonials fan as we are, then be sure to check out Colonial Sports Center Colonial Sports Network. The writers and editors from there from Joe Walton Stadium for football to the UPMC Event Center to basketball and volleyball have you covered, and so much more. So be sure to check it out at colonialsportsnetwork.com or CSN_RMU on Twitter and Facebook.
So I'm looking forward to this Madness event because I'm a sophomore. I know you're a freshman, so we haven't had the opportunity to experience it yet. And I feel like this is going to be a great
I keep forgetting that even though like you're a sophomore, like you've never had the opportunity to experience it because you know, last year it got canceled due to COVID. So like I guess we'll experience it together. Like that's really cool. And I'm excited to go. Like that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah. And like I don't know, I've always loved basketball and like March Madness season. It's like just always interesting to me. You know what I think would be funny? What? If I tried to enter the dunk contest. Because I'm short, you know how it is.
But anyways, when we come back, we'll be talking all things RMU. Don't miss out.
It's been difficult because I hadn't been able to see my grandchildren.
I can't wait to get back to field trips with my school.
Not having to think about putting on a mask.
I really can't wait to get back to life, really.
I miss all my friends. I miss taking pictures in school.
An expression on someone's face when you do something nice for them.
COVID-19 vaccines are available, and they're the first step to safely getting back to things we miss most. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines.
Imagine being fired because of who you love. Imagine being denied medical treatment because of who you marry. Imagine being evicted because of who you are. Millions of Americans don't have to imagine this. They have to live it. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against LGBT people.
It's time to make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines. The dangerous new Delta variant is more than twice as contagious as the original virus and can affect anyone. Right now, 9 out of 10 hospitalizations and deaths from COVID are among unvaccinated people. Getting vaccinated might save your life, and there's now an option that's fully approved by the FDA. Learn more at getvaccineanswers.org.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear. Because for years, he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Last week, RMU had some pretty cool events that happened, including Gamma Gamma Sigma hosting a preparation for the drive for the Pittsburgh Women's Shelter in the library on Friday, October 15th. On Tuesday, October 12th, the Italian Club hosted a bocce ball tournament with food and prizes on the Nicholson front lawn from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., and the Office of Residence Life hosted a calm coloring night in the Hancock Lounge on Monday, October 11th from 7 to 8 p.m., where students were able to provide coloring pages while listening to a collaborative playlist. The playlist is still available on Spotify and can be found at the Office of Residence Life's Revolution page.
So, what's going on this weekend at RMU? Well, Res Life is hosting S'mores and Bonfire at the Fireplace tonight from 7:30 to 9 at the fireplace next to the gazebo. On Saturday, the Student Government Association is hosting the Fall Fun Fest, which will feature pumpkin carving, a selfie station, pumpkin painting, and free food, drinks, and treats at the gazebo from 12 to 3. And finally, Colonial Theater is performing their musical Xanadu at the Massey Theater tonight and Saturday at 7:30 and Sunday at 2. You can purchase tickets online at rmu.edu/theater for $15 each. And students, be sure to use the discount code MUSE21 at checkout.
Sisters from Zeta Tau Alpha will be at the gazebo from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Monday, October 25th with a banner that reads, I Think Pink 4, and students and faculty can fill in that name with people that they know who are affected by breast cancer. Students can also write notes to people that they know who are undergoing breast cancer treatments, and the sorority will be delivering them to the hospital.
The 8th Annual Creepy Conference and Costume Contest is taking place next Tuesday, October 26th at 7 p.m. in the Wheatley Atrium. At the event, students and faculty will give presentations on creepy topics from horror films to dystopian photography to scary stories and more. The event is free and open to all and will have free snacks and a prize for the audience member with the best costume, along with a raffle to benefit Sigma Tau Delta. Also, the event is set credit eligible for the Arts, Culture, and Creativity category. This sounds like the perfect way to get into the Halloween spirit while earning some well-needed set credit. It's an event you won't want to miss.
Gamma Gamma Sigma will be hosting a virtual campus-wide Halloween bingo game from 9 to 10 p.m. on Tuesday, October 26th. The event will be held online, so if you wish to participate, the Google Meet link is meet.google.vtuwx, and it can be found on the RMU Revolution page. Tickets cost $1 to play, and all proceeds will be donated to the Pittsburgh Action Against Rape organization. Gift cards will be given to winners, and set credit is available for participants.
On Thursday, October 28th, the Office of Residence Life is hosting a non-alcoholic mix-off from 5 to 8 in the Washington Hall parking lot. Teams of up to 5 are able to join the competition and can find the link to register on Revolution. Space is limited, so make sure to register your team as soon as possible. Because the team that creates the best drink will win a prize and take home the title of non-alcoholic mix-off champion. All teams must be registered and submit their ingredient and supply list by October 21st. Not interested in competing? You can still come out and watch the competition and have the opportunity to try some new drinks.
It's officially time for the Charlie Brown holiday movies, and the first one of the year is It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. The RMU Dining Services is joining in on the Halloween festivities by hosting an It's the Great Pumpkin RMU Scavenger Hunt from 12 p.m. on Monday, October 25th to 1:45 p.m. on Friday, October 29th. The scavenger hunt will take place on campus. If you are interested in participating, follow RMU Dining Services on Instagram and download the Food U app to play.
On Thursday, October 28th, RMU will have its very own pumpkin patch. You can get yourself a pumpkin from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Office of Residence Life. And also at the event, you will have the opportunity to select from an assortment of apples, paint your pumpkin, try a variety of pies, be a part of a pie eating contest, try non-alcoholic mixed drinks, and much more. Julia, if I were to go to RMU's pumpkin patch, what do you think I should paint on my pumpkin?
I don't know. I think you should paint a spooky face on the pumpkin.
Ooh, that'd be
like
a good
little
idea.
ghost.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think I just might do that.
Yeah. So the Sisters of Zeta Tau Alpha will be selling pink ribbon bagels, aka Panera bagels shaped like ribbons, in order to raise money for breast cancer, education, and awareness. They will also be selling pink donuts and coffee. If you want to stop by for some treats while helping a great cause, be sure to check out their table on the 3rd floor of the Rotunda on Friday, October 29th. The event will be running from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. to make sure that you don't miss out on these sweet treats and the opportunity to support a great cause.
Are you looking to get outside and make a difference while earning set credit for service? Then be sure to join the Hollow Oak Land Trust on Saturday, October 30th from 10 to 12 to help install a new trail. You can help install a new woodland trail at Trout Run, located behind the former YMCA at 195 Montour Run Road, Moon, Pennsylvania. Please dress for the weather, wear sturdy shoes or boots, and prepare to get dirty. Water, work gloves, and tools will be provided, but please bring a mask. You must also provide your own transportation and can RSVP on Revolution. Email Rachel Masterson at rmasterson@hollowOak.org if you have any questions about the event.
The Center for Global Engagement will be presenting the National Committee on U.S.-China Relations China Town Hall virtual event with Fareed Zakaria on Tuesday, October 19th If you are interested in learning more about the event, please feel free to reach out to the Center for Global Engagement. If you're interested in attending this virtual event, you can RSVP on the RMU Minutemen page by clicking on the link for the Google form. The link to the conference will be sent after the form has been completed.
To stay up to date on all news in the Pittsburgh area and Moon Township or anything A&E, check out RMU Century Media. It has everything you need to stay up in the news, and at rmucentury.com or RMU Century Media on Twitter. Please be sure to check it out.
When we come back, Bethany and Evelyn hit the streets for more Bobby Moe on the streets. You won't want to miss it.
It's been difficult because I hadn't been able to see my grandchildren.
I can't wait to get back to field trips with my school.
Not having to think about putting on a mask.
I really can't wait to get back to life, really.
I miss all my friends. I miss taking pictures in school.
An expression on someone's face when you do something nice for them.
COVID-19 vaccines are available, and they're the first step to safely getting back to things we miss most. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines.
Imagine being fired because of who you love. Imagine being denied medical treatment because of who you marry. Imagine being evicted because of who you are. Millions of Americans don't have to imagine this. They have to live it. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against LGBT people.
It's time to make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines. The dangerous new Delta variant is more than twice as contagious as the original virus and can affect anyone. Right now, 9 out of 10 hospitalizations and deaths from COVID are among unvaccinated people. Getting vaccinated might save your life, and there's now an option that's fully approved by the FDA. Learn more at getvaccineanswers.org.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for years he's only said,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
It's once again time for the best segment in RMU TV history, Bobby Moe on the Street. This time, Evan Luthinger asked students what their favorite Halloween candy is. Evelyn, take it away.
And we're back with another episode of Bobby Moe on the Street. Today we will be asking people what their favorite Halloween candy is. What's your name?
Cody.
And what's your major?
Undecided.
Okay, and what is your favorite Halloween candy?
Smarties.
It's a good one. And what's your name?
My name is Mohammed.
What are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in biology.
Okay, and what's your favorite Halloween candy?
My favorite Halloween candy is like Kit Kat.
That's a good one. What's your name?
My name's Kyrie.
What's your major?
Nursing.
And what is your favorite Halloween candy?
Reese's Pieces.
Mine too. And what's your name?
I'm McKenna.
And what are you majoring in?
Bio Pre-Med.
And what is your favorite Halloween candy?
The Nestle Crunch Bar.
That's a good one. And what's your name?
Gregory.
What are you majoring in?
Biology.
Okay, and what's your favorite Halloween candy?
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
That's mine too. That's what we have for RMU students' favorite Halloween candies. My favorite would definitely be Reese's Cups. Stay tuned next week for our review of the top Halloween candies.
Thank you so much, Evelyn. I want to actually ask Bailey what her favorite Halloween candy is, because I think that would help me to determine, what the best candy is.
Well, if I had to pick, I think I'd have to choose Twix.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good. I love Twix.
The caramel, the chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Like, what more can you ask for?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, what's yours?
I love Kit Kats. I know. I feel like people either love or hate them, and sometimes I'll be like, my favorite Halloween candy is a Kit Kat, and they're like, but what about, and then they list off 6 other candies, and I'm like, yeah, but none of them can compare to the absolute top of the line candy, Kit Kats.
My dad is obsessed with Kit Kats, and if I have to be honest, it kind of depends on my mood if I want Kit Kats, but I think a Kit Kat is a solid choice. You could have chose something worse, because worse options exist.
Well, the queen of Bobby Moe on the Street, Bethany, is back to see what candy RMU students hate the most. Do you agree with it? Do you hate it? Find out with Bethany.
Hey Kings and Queens, so we're asking everyone on campus what their least favorite Halloween candy is, so stay tuned. And I'm here with...
Kenny Buckley.
And what's your major?
My major's marketing.
I like it. And what would you say your least favorite Halloween candy is?
You know, I'm gonna actually have to go with probably Laffy Taffies.
And I'm here with...
Andrew Arrigo.
And what's your major?
I'm a sport management and marketing dual major.
Ooh, okay. And what is your least favorite Halloween candy?
My least favorite Halloween candy, peanut butter flavored M&M's. I just like the traditional chocolate M&M's.
Yeah, they're kind of like fake. And I'm here with...
Elena.
And what is your least favorite Halloween candy?
100 grand.
And I'm here with...
Becca.
And what is your least favorite Halloween candy?
Reese's Cups. They're not really like Halloween.
And I'm here with...
TJ.
And what's your major?
Sport management.
And what would you say your least favorite Halloween candy is?
Probably candy corn.
Yeah, that's foul. And I'm here with...
Nick Sladek.
And what's your major?
Secondary education.
And what would you say your least favorite Halloween candy is?
Definitely when that one neighbor hands out raisins.
Yes. Nasty. And I'm here with...
Maddie.
And what's your major?
Public relations.
And what would you say your least favorite Halloween candy is?
Crunch bars.
Yeah. Nasty. Thank you so much for watching, Kings and Queens. Catch us next week when we review the least favorite candies.
Thank you, Bethany. I'm glad you told us about some of those candies. Bailey, what's your least favorite candy?
Oh boy. I'm gonna ask you to go first because I really need to think about this.
Okay. I know I'm about to anger a lot of people with what I'm gonna say, but I really, really don't like Reese's peanut butter cups. I know.
That was not gonna be my choice.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe I just have bad taste, but I just don't like the combination of peanut butter and chocolate, and I just don't like peanut butter that much to begin with. So like, give me something with mint. Give me something with like, I don't know, like caramel or something.
Yeah.
Not like, not peanut butter. I feel like the textures are weird together.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Well, I'd have to say my least favorite is Snickers, which may anger some people, just like your choice. I see that it has angered you, but you know, it's like an superior Twix in my opinion. So why have a Snickers when you can have a Twix? But at least you like Kit Kats, so
Yeah.
I guess I can excuse.
Honestly, I kind of agree with you on that. I like Snickers, but I would never say that it's my favorite candy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying about being like the knockoff Twix. Like
Yeah.
that's like it's just like Twix, but
Yeah.
like not as good.
Yeah, it's like Twix with nuts, right?
Yeah, it's
been
got
a
like
while.
the like full nut in there. Like I don't know, like
It just doesn't
textures
taste
can be
right.
weird sometimes, I feel like.
Yeah, but anyways, is it hot in here, Julia, or is it tea time? Find out what's brewing when we get back from break.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantori here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
Volver a vivir esos momentos comienza con protegerlos contra el COVID-19 y sus peligrosas variantes nuevas. Obtén la información más reciente en detidepende.org o consulta con tu pediatra o proveedor de servicios médicos.
Freedom. It's at the core of who we are. The freedom to live without fear, to jog where we please, to wear a hoodie. The freedom to breathe. Before we celebrate the freedom most Americans have, we must fight for the freedom all Americans deserve. Because all lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
Hey, boss. Okay.
Said I'm fine.
With the first did Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. Where you at?
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Before we get to tea time, let's talk about some events that happened last week in Pittsburgh. Some events were Halloween at the National Aviary, and the Warhol Museum announced a new exhibition entitled Marisol and Warhol Take New York. Halloween was a friendly celebration of what other than owls. Kids had the chance to receive a goodie bag with treats, participate in owl-themed crafts, and even got to meet an owl during a meet and greet. Over at the Warhol Museum, Marisol and Warhol Take New York is an exhibit that profiles both Andy and Marisol's rise as artists in New York during the dawn of pop art in the early 60s. The exhibit will be on display from now until February 14th, 2022.
This weekend, Pittsburgh has many events in store, including a taco, beer, and tequila festival on October 23rd in Sandcastle. The event is 21 plus and offers 2 different types of tickets, including a general admission ticket that costs $39 and a VIP ticket that costs $69. And for the kids, Scott Township is hosting a trunk or treat event on October 23rd from 3 to 6 p.m. The event will allow everyone to dress up and trick or treat from car to car. The event is free and volunteers can register their cars to hand out candy. Haunted walking tours will also be given throughout Carnegie on October 22nd and 23rd from 8 to 9:30 p.m. Visitors will be taken through all the spooky sites in Carnegie's history, so if you're looking for something to add some fright to your Halloween season, check it out in the empty lot across from Riley's Poorhouse.
All right, it's time for tea time, which is something that I'm very excited to do today.
Oh, so am I. It's going to be great. We're going to talk about some YouTuber drama, including the Ace family getting evicted from their home.
Yeah, so if you don't know, the Ace family are family vloggers who kind of rose to fame around 2016. And in 2019, they bought a $10.1 million mansion in Los Angeles. Wow. And
That's
you know, Julia, people were thinking they were living above their means because, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely, because they're YouTubers. Like, isn't that like that's their only income?
Yeah.
Is from YouTube. So the second they stop being popular, that's the second like everything is gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it looks like it's not going so well because it appears that they have been evicted. Now, the Ace family denies this, but it's literally public information that they have been evicted. They just say it's the haters, but they got evicted.
Yeah, in some other YouTuber drama, we have Shane Dawson making his return to YouTube after a pretty long hiatus. And he was under fire last year about some YouTuber drama. He created a makeup palette with Jeffree Star, and then the two of them ended up under fire, and now he's returned and said that he moved to Colorado to be closer to his husband's family and that they are doing good. And we're actually going to be talking about some of our places to be for this weekend too.
My place to be this weekend is the Pompeii exhibit currently on display at the Carnegie Science Center. In this exhibit, you go on a tour of the ancient city while being guided by over 180 artifacts on loan from the Naples National Archaeology Museum in Italy. You will be taken for the streets of Pompeii, exploring the forum, theater, and market along the way. And the coolest part, you can experience the eruption itself in an immersive 4D eruption theater featuring CGI imagery, surround sound, vibrations, and special effects that bring Mount Vesuvius to life. The museum is open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, and additional ticket is required, though, to enter the exhibit.
So my place to be for this weekend would have to be the Massey Theater for Xanadu. It's probably pretty important that I'm there since I'm in the show. But in all honesty, our dress rehearsals this week have gone so well, and opening night last night was amazing, and I'm so excited to get to perform. And I'm just really ready for everyone to see all the hard work of the entire cast and crew. So seriously, if you're looking for something fun to do this weekend, come see Xanadu at 7:30 p.m. tonight and tomorrow, and at 2 p.m. on Sunday. And students also get discounted tickets. So student tickets are only $5 if you use the code MUSE21. So please come join us for Xanadu.
Now, Julia, I was there for the opening night last night. And you guys did such a good job, and honestly, it was just so amazing to be in a theater again, because I haven't seen anything since the pandemic happened, and just being in like a house full of music just made me feel amazing.
Oh, definitely. Bringing live theater back was incredible. So that's all we have for you on RMU Focus. We'll see you next week.